Pro, of course. And we would go up to people and we were like, would you beat me up at King of Fighters? And people were like,
Yeah, we would.
Except Leo. We went up to Leo and Leo was like, no, you'd probably mess me up. I'm like, damn, man. But, Leo got other things to do besides play King of Fighters. And these players got something else to do as well. We get into Ryu. Dia versus Yo, so it should be very fun to see. Byleth versus Ryu, and already starting off with a big parry into the red fireball. The scoreboard's on for you very shortly here.
In a moment, but let's go ahead and see how both these players will react right here. Because look, we do see that obviously Byleth is more of a distance type of character, right? Where he Sakurai named himself the distance demon, and then just introduced him into the end.
Yeah, right.
But we do have just a very awareness situation, I would dare say, in which your main approach is running up and trying to tilt once you're in that Byleth safe zone, I would dare say. Oh, just a great fake out, but he didn't believe it himself because he had it. He could have possibly even broken a shield in that case, but at this point, we're going to see Kyo. Ooh, going for that egg bar, effective against everything, by the way. And it seems like he's going to try going for the kill. Dia is actually, even though he's within the advantage, he's struggling to find that kill. Goes in for the down tilt into the Shoryuken. And I'm gonna have you say Ryu's side B in a moment. You gotta be prepared for that.
Yeah. I think so. Something where if you're a Shoto player and you play between the two, you see very often, very good game by the way with the Nair to catch the up B. It's very cool to see going Ryu, because Red Fireball I think is very strong against Sword. You kind of throw it out after they go for a jump and they land on top of it if they mess up the clank, and Red Fireball got buffed and does so much damage.
Yeah.
Like, you're taking like close to 20% per fireball. Insane damage on the down tilt there. It's a great combo ender, great neutral opener. I mean, overall, it's just kind of your everything button here. That, of course, is done by doing a triple forward into punch or A, I guess, in this game. So it's good to see you're seeing Dia use it a lot in this match. You're going to be seeing a lot of red fireballs.
Yeah, especially because it does. I'm not saying like it's like a super button, I would dare say, because it's not. Like, it has very useful interactions.
Yeah.
But like, it doesn't do your homework for you. It doesn't do your taxes.
Yeah, you still got to play Ryu, but
yeah.
it does help quite a lot.
Yeah, and especially what we're seeing right here. Right now we have Kyo at 130%. At this point, anything will kill. After the back air doesn't quite seal the deal, but he's looking for these just regular kill setups that Ryu wants to go for, like jab into Shoryuken, down tilt into Shoryuken, things like that. But look at Kyo, the way that he's playing out. That is where Kyo is exploiting Dia. Whenever he goes outside, whenever he goes off stage, that's when he hits him, and he hits him hard. Unfortunately for Dia, he now has to play the catch-up game. Finally, an up B out of shield, and that is going to tie things up. But within what we've been seeing, it has been Dia getting a little bit of an advantage throughout the stocks, and then losing them first.
Yeah, you see, I mean, exactly that. I mean, the interaction going in favor of Kyo in those situations, and now the big ledge trap. This is where you make your money as a Shoto player. So strong there, going to pull in. And there comes through to put Dia off stage.
What is he doing? Oh. Why did he charge that?
I'm shook. How did that work?
Bro, and like the thing is, he was like in perfect positioning. He was like, "Oh, you want to charge that, bro? I got the hand ready, son."
Look at this guy over here going for a focus attack in the corner
against Byleth at tipper positioning.
Yeah,
he was like, "Oh, my man has a death wish, and I'm the Grim Reaper at this point." Okay, well. You know, happens sometimes. I'm agree with you. It does happen sometimes, but you can't be as careless as that.
Yeah, very unfortunately, that down B is not going to be the spot you want to go for that in the corner. Yeah. It's good, but it's not that good. And, it looks like we're getting a counter pick here to 10 for Dia, which is going to be interesting. I was talking about. I don't know. I feel like the red fireball is working out pretty well, but we're not going to be seeing that.
Maybe I think he needed to kill a little bit earlier, and I think that's like the reasoning here, right? Because Ken has where he can't. I wouldn't say like he can kill a little bit earlier. He has more opportunities to be able to do so, right? With his options right here, especially from what we're seeing coming from right now. Just a little bit of a combo here and there, just everything going in with the juggle with the up airs, and just keeping Kyo off of the ground because he does not want him to have any sort of option right there. Looking for the Hadouken was outside of the stage, but it seems seems like Dia actually opts to keep his stage control, which is better for him because he knows that he can't really contest Byleth off stage, and the last thing he wants to do is be grabbed by the Solar Creator and just plummet to his death.
Yeah, you're seeing the speed of Ken, and Ken having very, very strong jump-in combos. So
Yeah.
Whereas Ryu is looking to put out space, or take space with Red Fireball, you see Ken being the Fireball.
Yeah.
Running up in your face. And speaking of fire, that True Short you can just be able to take it off the top on a down tilt. Big focus attack. What's the punish? Landing forward. I said jump-in combos. We get one there. Catches out there.
Oh, not again! Not again, please! Okay, he's able to capitalize off of the fact that he said, okay, I've been in this situation before.
Yeah, I know not to hold the focus.
Right, especially because he can just wait it out, no problem. 112% right here on Gio, who seems to start to struggle to even rack up damage right now on Dia. Look at this right here, just goes in for the confirmed down tilt into the True Shoryuken. Right now, Hazmat would be proud of what he's seeing right here. Shout out to my man himself. But at this point, Dia is really in control of everything and is just understanding and reading every single option that Gio wants to do.
So much damage from Ken, 68% already, and only losing the first stock is definitely working out a lot better for Dia here. There comes through Gio, sends into a tech chase, but even in these situations where he's getting an open up with an air, he's not really getting much for it. I feel like it's kind of difficult when you're constantly being rushed down by a player that as soon as you get your hit, you got to change the tempo very fast, turn around, and just try to fight. So it's hard to be ready for that.
Especially in a moment's notice. Like, this is something that we had also seen previously as well.
Yeah.
You have to be very super aware and just keep yourself completely focused throughout everything. And this was just a completely different game from the first one that we saw. We saw how Dia just struggling with Ryu right there. And now he said, you know what? I think I need a little bit more firepower. I think I need to kill a little bit earlier. And that's when he made that mistake of just charging up that focus attack. He said, you know what? Never again. Let's change things up. We're going Ken now. Oh, that rhymed. 1-2 buckle. No. No. I'm not making that mistake again, bro. I am not making it
Dude,
again.
Personally, I liked it. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool.
I'm going to just rip that Band-Aid off. It was me, bro.
Yeah. Oh, no, I know it was you.
Oh, you know it was
Of course I know it was you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I didn't have any I know, yeah.
Twitter culture, doesn't matter. Going into Game 3, we have Kalos Pokemon League. La Catedral del Smash is what we call it here in Mexico because it's a cathedral where everybody has to come in and pay their respects to the Smash gods.
I see Ledge Trap there started for Dia as we get into this game, and you're seeing with a flatter stage counterpick going to be looking to swat away more and kind of create that space in game. And very good edge guard sequence from Kyo, and this is very back and forth. I mean, like we saw Game 1 being very Byleth favorite, and now Game 2 with a 3-stock. I think this is going the distance to a Game 5.
Yeah, this is looking like that exactly because it's just going one game in one game, right? We saw Kyo with a very close Game 1, and then Dia just completely obliterates within the second one. And now this is what he's looking for, just those options. Even though he did lose that first stock first, he still is within the understanding. Oh, he died off of the top of Kalos. He got caught with the just unfortunate DI, the stanky DI.
Yeah, sometimes you hold in on a move that sends you straight up. And
Yeah.
really early for it.
Yeah.
He doesn't connect with Kyo. Gets some good percent on the up B, but could have been a lot more. Gets a parry on the first hit of Nair, and auto turnaround not working out there, hitting the button a little bit too early, and that's a very risky arrow in the face of Ken. As the percent is relatively even now. For one interaction can definitely be the end of the stock for both of them. And up air leads into an up B, big damage. And down tilt though for Ken. Setting up the fireball, I like that a lot. Kind of forced Kyo to go to the ledge there. Doesn't give him the option of going to the platform. Little optimizations in your gameplay make it a lot easier to approach neutral as a Shoto.
Yeah, and you need those adaptations. Like, there is no instance where you can play as a fighting game character that you do not micro adapt like that. Like,
You have to be very, you have to know all your tricks and know all of your setups, because it's hard. You become very linear very fast with this character. That's, I think, the barrier to entry for them, is that people kind of know what you're doing. They know what you want. You don't have a lot of big variations and mix-ups. But speaking of big variations and mix-up, going off with an edge guard with Ken, with that weakened forward air, is going to swat down into a box. Very, very impressive stuff so far.
And just overall understanding how he has to play, goes in for the back air, gonna take him out, tie things up 1-2-1 regarding the stock, so this is even as even can be. But now he was looking for that offense, goes in for the shield grab, able to get it. Ooh, almost got that Amir right there, Amir down air, but not going to be what he needs. Jesus Christ, one combo, 55%. This is the power of the fighting game characters right here, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it ain't no Kazuya, but still hurts like hell.
Yeah.
Now, the moment that they try to go into neutral once again, Ezekiel with the down smash. Oh, he intercepted that. He intercepted that arrow with the fireball in order to avoid the snipe right there. Very well done. And now, oh, he tried to go in for the spike. Not quite going to be able to get it. Almost got two-framed right there with the forward smash. He goes in for the jab, and that is going to be the setup that was needed right there from Dia. 1 game away. This is the second time that we see that somebody loses the first game. I want to say in a dominating fashion, but he loses the first game and then just goes and remounts everything that he needs.
Yeah. Good adaptation. Sometimes all it takes is switching to the other Shoto for the Shoto players, and it working out here. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of Ken. I mean, he's really good in Street Fighter 6. It's all I fight on Street Fighter 6. So it's good to see a little bit of Ken here in Smash.
Or is it?
And he is really good. Like overall, I think he's doing the most damage he can.
Yeah.
He's not really dropping a lot of these combos, and even willing to risk it all with like that forward air off stage that could have very easily been
a spike.
A spike. Byleth could have hit him. He could have just died. You know, he could have SD'd, and it's really great for Dia to be able to be on top of it and avoid that. Oh.
Do we have a change? Is this? Are we gonna see it?
Oh,
okay.
snap! Okay, Incineroar.
Okay, that is also quite a common
I've never seen a Byleth Incineroar. That's crazy.
Well, you don't see those every day, but I mean, this is like something that is actually quite common. A lot of people here from Mexico think that Incineroar does very well against a fighting game character like we're seeing right here. That's actually something quite common here. That's a decent counter pick, I would dare say.
Yeah. I mean, I just think it's really interesting to
it's
see
weird.
That. Yeah. But I mean, hey, if you're better at dealing with if you already know how to play with a character that's a little bit slower, I mean, you might as well go for it, right?
And it's a grappler, right? Like, how do you counter a character that's rushed down? You say, you want to be in my face? Okay, let's be in my face.
Yeah, give me a hug.
Yeah, like we saw right there with that side B, not quite gonna catch him, but he already 155% on Dia, which is also something that he wants right there. But that is a little bit more rage than Incineroar can handle, and even though he's a fire type, couldn't handle the heat right there of the Chushouryuken. That is going to be so much damage. 64%, but just a little bit of a neutral beat to spice things up. No, not quite take him out for a ride, but just not the correct timing on the revenge. And this is very, very scary if you are the FGC character. But look at this, like, look at the way that he's moving around the hitboxes that he wants, but just an up smash out of shield. And my man evaporated.
No chance of surviving that, no matter how good he is. And yeah, so there he set up the shield breaker that would have broken the shield because he got hit the hard up tilt, but I think Kyo might have shield DI'd that and was able to avoid that hitbox altogether. Very, very scary though. Could have been the end of that stock. Now go to the axe kick and find a connection, but regardless, Dia up the stock here, just trying not to set out any fireballs to give revenge for free. We're seeing a lot more grabs out of the Tatsu.
Oh yeah, that's the thing is with these type of instances where you already saw him revenge one of your fireballs, you stop wanting to do that, right?
Yeah.
And of course it's a conditioning that the grappler wants you to do because grapplers generally do not have options to deal with projectiles except when they give them a counter that powers up projectiles again. Like, whose idea was it? Never mind. I'm sorry. But it's just overall a great, great understanding of how this matchup plays out. This could be it. Not. Oh my God, he caught him!
The double jump, yeah. He tried to double jump out. Dia gets a big Chushouryuken to take the set in a very, very dominant fashion. And switching to the cannon, even though we saw a little bit more success on the Incineroar early on, Dia was able to get it all under control and wrap up that with a 3-1 win.
This is what we were talking about, like them being super chill. Like, they are the organizers of this tournament, and then you see them cheering their players on. Of course, it's their pride and joy, right? Which is why they are Delfino Maza at the end of the day. But it's just the vibes once again. They feel very good to simply be here and say, you know what? I was able to get a good, solid win on the main stage.